That is repulsive. Okay, this is like getting dark. Excuse me, I'm trying to use that as a tripod. I'm trying to use that box as a tripod. Okay. Okay. Oh. Unfuck yourself. Priorities. Lift up your arm. She's like, I'm gonna still keep playing even though my hand is stuck to this bed. Oh, but you gotta learn how to do that better. Can I have that box back? I need it as a tripod. I love my cat so much. It's been a minute since I've vlogged. It's kind of interesting. I've just been focusing on more like focused topic videos, you know, for a few reasons. First of all, I've been talking about this on my Patreon, but I've been feeling motivated to film again, which is something I haven't felt literally in like so long before my relationship. I was just feeling more motivated to do more like sit down videos, and not that I didn't want to vlog, but like I mean, you guys know if you've been watching my videos, I've been uploading a lot, and I've been, hey, don't chew on my computer. I've been uploading, you know, more like focused videos. Oh, she got off. Don't mind my comforter. I have to wash it, so it's chilling here to remind me. So yeah, I haven't been vlogging because I've been focusing on, you know, the other videos that I've been uploading. And even today I was like, oh, I want to film today. I have a few videos that I'm wanting to film, but I don't know. None of them that I can really do right now, or at least I was like, damn, I guess I could vlog, you know? I don't know why. I guess because I normally vlog, like up until recently I pretty much always was putting out vlogs. So I guess I feel like if I start vlogging today, it's like a step backwards for some reason, but it's totally not because I love vlogging. I know people like watching vlogs. Don't bite my computer. You're getting canceled. You're fired. I have ideas for other videos that I've been wanting to film, but you know what? Let's fucking vlog for a minute, okay? Because it's been a while. Something I wanted to do is film a get ready with me video and then talk about something. I've literally had this idea and these screenshots on my phone since April. So it's been a minute since I was like, oh, this is super weird. I want to do a video on this. I haven't been wanting to do a get ready with me video because I haven't been like, I mean, I get ready every day, you know, but it's like very minimal every day. And I'm not usually styling my hair. Like I'll usually, after I wash it, I'll style it and then like touch it up every day. As far as my makeup, like it's been the same. It's been basic. It's been only top mascara and like a BB cream. Like, so I'm like, okay, why am I gonna do a get ready with me? Like, fuck it. Like, let's just talk about it now because I've had these freaking screenshots on my phone for so long and I wanna talk about it, okay? See, I'm, even right now as I'm vlogging, I'm in like real YouTuber mode where I'm talking to you guys, like less like I'm just like sitting here talking to a friend and more like an audience, which that's interesting because I had the hardest time switching from vlog mode to what would be like a main channel video mode, but now I'm like, I gotta remember that I'm vlogging now. So I love you. What are you looking at? So anyway, since this was so long ago, I don't remember what even like sparked this. I want to talk about some things. I did some research, I guess. I don't know, I guess it probably wasn't that extensive. Oh, you know, I think I know why I thought of this. But I think it was just when I went home for Mother's Day, I was kind of like looking through my old stuff because I was looking for some stuff. And I remembered that we used to have this book, and it was like a book of super weird laws, like in every state, like the weirdest laws that exist, and also like why that law was put in place. So I remembered that book existed, and then I was like, oh damn, I want to find that book, and I couldn't find it. But the only thing I remember from it was that in this state you can't walk backwards on the sidewalk after like sunset, I think, while eating peanuts. And I remember, like, that was just so wild to me. I mean, it's still fucking weird. Like, I wonder what the fuck happened. I don't remember. Why would that be illegal? Like, how can they make a law against that? And that was a whole ass book. Like, that was a whole book. I started looking up things that are legal, are kind of weird, that, like, should probably be illegal. Some of them, like, definitely should be illegal. There's a couple on here, I think, that are, like, it's just crazy that they're legal and you didn't even really know it. So, might as well just go through my list here since I'm vlogging and I have no other place to put this, but I think it's interesting. Well, the first one I have is that Mississippi allows people to consume alcohol while operating a vehicle, but you must stay under the 0.08% blood alcohol content limit to avoid a DUI. That's fucking... I've never heard that before. Maybe I'm like completely alone and people knew that that was a thing. I mean, obviously, probably people in Mississippi maybe knew that, but I just feel like, you know, they say that if you have one drink, you're usually okay to drive, I mean, you have to be under the legal limit, right? While driving? I mean, I guess I just don't know why you would want to do that. Like, I get, like, why you'd want to do that, like, in a limo and, like, drink while you're not driving. Or, like, I don't think you're supposed to do this, but, like, drink in the back of someone's car or whatever, the passenger seat. Like, yeah, I did that in college and stuff. But while driving, I don't know. Why is that legal? Like, what? It's legal to marry your first cousin in 11 states. I didn't write down the 11 states. I don't think it said. I didn't look it up. That is repulsive. Like, what? It's legal to marry your cousin. Your first fucking cousin. Like, your mom's sister's son, or your mom's brother's daughter, or your dad. Like, that is so crazy. Like, I am so close with some of my cousins. Like, one of my cousins, she's a girl, but, like, she's, like, my best friend. And, like, growing up when you're younger and you're around your cousins more, like, what? Ugh, why is it legal? Like, I know that there's, like, weirdos out there that, like, want to do that, but why is it legal, you know? In what states? Okay, this one, although the legal drinking age is 21, in Massachusetts, it's legal to give your children alcohol as long as it's in your own home. For some reason, I thought that this was actually legal, maybe not everywhere, but I thought it was legal, like, in a lot of states, but I guess it's only Massachusetts. Maybe I thought that because, like, in high school, most of my friends' parents would be like, I don't care if you drink as long as you do it here, like me and my friends. Like, obviously, I'm not their child, but, like, you know, if my friend wanted to drink and she was home, like, they would be like, that's fine as long as you're here, you know? And that's, like, in high school. So I guess that's why I thought, like, oh, it's probably legal some places. Even though same-sex marriage is legal throughout the United States, it's still legal in 29 states to fire someone for being gay. That I did not know, and that seems insane. How is that legal with all the non-discrimination? Like, I completely thought you couldn't. I mean, definitely in California and Nevada, you can't discriminate based on race, gender, orientation. Like, how is it still legal to fire someone in 29 states? That's over half the states. That's so crazy to me. And, like, when I was writing this down, this was, like, updated as of 2019. So, in all but 3 states, I wonder which states. Probably, like, Utah, Idaho. It's legal for women to walk around topless if they want to. I did not know this. I did not know I could literally just go outside without a shirt on and have it be legal. I assumed that would be public indecency, and I don't know, that's confusing to me, because I'm pretty sure you would get in trouble. What are you supposed to do then? Like, bring up the law and be like, see, it's legal? In West Virginia, it's legal to text and drive if you have your driver's license. That is so weird to me. Why West Virginia, and also, why is that legal? I don't know if it included texting, but I remember when they passed the law for you can't talk on your phone, or you can't hold your cell phone and talk on it while driving. So weird. It was like me and my mom, we were driving to Utah. I don't know when this was, maybe like 2005-ish. We had just crossed into either Nevada or Utah, I'm not sure. And my dad called my mom and was like, they just passed a law where, like, in 30 days it's gonna be illegal to, like, hold your phone and talk on it while driving. And I remember that being, like, a really big deal. And I remember my mom even being like, that's crazy, like, people are still gonna do it, blah, blah, blah. How weird that that wasn't a law until that time. And also, well, I mean, I guess cell phones weren't, but still, cell phones were around before then. But also, we went back to Utah, like, a month later or something, because we used to go to Utah all the time. And it wasn't, like, it was legal there to still talk on your phone while driving. And it had just become illegal in California, so, I don't know. I totally remember the phone call one. I wonder if that included texting too. This one, I think is fine, and I don't think it should be illegal because I didn't know this. Having a monkey for a pet is legal in most states. I knew it was legal here. Actually, is it legal here? My ex's roommate, who actually ended up being my roommate too, had a pet monkey at one point. It was before I knew him. It was like the year before I knew him, but he had a pet monkey. I can't remember. Oh, well, I guess that was in Nevada. I don't know. I wonder if it's legal in California. Was Drake and Josh in California? Yeah, Drake and Josh was in San Diego, right? Okay, well, it was supposed to be in San Diego. I wonder, should I get a monkey? In every single state, driving naked is legal. The catch is that if someone sees you getting in or out of your car, then that can be considered public indecency. And so then you could be charged for that. But if you're in your car, hey, wear a robe to get in your car and then take off your robe. It's legal. And hey, women can apparently walk around topless, so could you imagine though, just like looking over in traffic and just seeing a fully naked person? I feel like you've been looking at the top of my head this whole time. Okay, I kind of want to take you guys with me because I want to leave. It's like dark in here, this light is hurting my eyes, I'm starting to feel like sick. I'll take you guys with me and we'll continue this. Where's my shirt? Speaking of Utah, my parents are in Utah right now. And I was supposed to go and they literally just didn't tell me, remind me. Hi, Poop. Hi, Poopy. You're so pretty. Hi, sorry, it's the next day. Yesterday got a little crazy, so I did bring my camera with me, but I just didn't have time to talk to y'all. So I'm back. Oh, this is plugged in, okay. I'm back, and we are going to talk about some more things that are legal, but maybe should be illegal, some of them. How did I get that bruise, man? I think I'm gonna go get my nails done today. Surprisingly, it's been 3 weeks since I got these done. They're pretty grown out. I think I'm gonna stick with the neon though because I'm really digging it. I mean, neon never went out of trend for me personally, but now that it's like back in trend, I don't know. I have no opinions either way. My toes are neon pink right now. Let me show you. This is not working. This is really hard to show my foot. It won't focus. So yeah, that's just a side note. My cat is staring at me as she usually does when I sit here and talk to my camera. Bitch. Anyway, sorry if my hair looks like trash. I can't help it. By the way, this is my background. It's been my background for about 2 weeks now, and I love it. I love it. So we talked about driving naked. Apparently, marrying your step-sibling is legal. And when I wrote this down, I didn't write like in however many states, so I'm guessing that's every state. I think it's fucking weird. I understand it because it's not like you're related, but like the only time I can see that not being weird is like if you're a grown-ass adult. This would never happen, but say my parents got divorced and then my mom remarried and this guy had a son that was like 30 and we met. Okay, that would still be weird though, but not as weird as like if you grew up with someone, like if you were step siblings from being younger. I don't know, that's just weird to me. This is probably the most random one on the list, I would say. Apparently, wearing a colander on your head in your driver's license photo. So like a fucking metal thing with little holes in it. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be metal, but that's what I picture. It's legal to wear one of those on your head in your driver's license photo. In parentheses, I put Pastafarian. So I think that's like, I don't know why. I wonder if if this was a thing because someone did that and they were like, dude, I'm Pastafarian, like that's my religion. I don't know if that's actually a real religion that has been like, how do you actually like define whether a religion is real or not, right? Like, I look like such an egg right now, you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so riding in the back of a pickup truck is legal in some states. I was surprised that like so many people were shocked by it because I don't know if California it's legal. In Reno, when I was in college in Nevada, like for my first year there, when I lived in the dorms and didn't have a car because I didn't really need a car, like we would always like pile into the back of someone's truck, drive, because everything was like close to all the parties and everything, and like it was just so normal to always see people like driving around Reno in the back of a truck because it's legal there. Same with like when you go to Vegas, or when I was in Arizona too, but I don't know if it was legal there. It was just crazy and it was spring break. So in California, you can't unless you're in a federal approved restraint system that restrains you. So that's weird. Okay, so there's like a lot of states that don't have laws. There's 20 states. Sorry, my hair's tickling your ear. This one is just fucking disgusting. Bestiality is legal in 15 states. I'm shocked by that. I just assumed, you know, that it was completely illegal everywhere. So now I'm curious. Can't even search, like when I typed in bestiality just now, it didn't even pop up with things, which that shouldn't be legal. So as of February 2018, 45 states and 2 territories banned sex with animals, while 5 states and the District of Columbia, that's interesting, have it decriminalized due to repeal of sodomy laws. Whoa, it wasn't until 2017, literally 2 years ago, that Texas, Kentucky, West Virginia, Vermont, and Nevada all introduced legislation to ban it, and then only Nevada, Vermont, and Texas actually enacted those laws in 2017. That is so recently. Why do I feel like this is something that literally should have happened like hundreds of years ago? What? It wasn't until 2018 that bills were introduced to ban sex with animals in California, Louisiana, Hawaii, Kentucky, and West Virginia. In California, it would make sex with animals a felony. Louisiana would criminalize promoting or encouraging it, but not doing it. Ohio has a maximum of 90 days in prison and a $750 fine. Whoa. Okay, this is like getting dark. Am I the only one that thought that this was just like completely illegal everywhere, at least in the United States, and then like, oh, and a lot of those that I just mentioned they haven't even passed yet. Like in California, the felony one hasn't passed. Wisconsin hasn't passed. I'm so confused. Like, who is fighting for, like, what is the argument? So places it's legal according to this map: New Mexico, Wyoming, DC, West Virginia, is that Guatemala? Oh, Hawaii. I don't know what those 2 are. It's just showing they're like islands down below. It's legal to distribute zoophilic pornography. It's legal in California, New Mexico. New Mexico's fucked up, man. DC, so is DC. Massachusetts, West Virginia. It's legal in those 5 states. It's only illegal in the Virgin Islands and North Carolina. Oh, and then watching porn or possessing porn, zoophile porn, is legal everywhere besides Oregon, where it's a misdemeanor. Sex offender registries applies to bestiality. It's kind of half and half. In California, if you've been convicted of bestiality, you don't have to register as a sex offender, as well as a lot of other places. Only in Tennessee, nowhere else are you registered to animal abuse. I'm so confused as far as like why. Places where bestiality is legal but same-sex marriage isn't. Yeah, that's 10 Louisiana Republicans voted to keep bestiality legal. Sorry, I'm like disturbed right now. Wah! Farmers oppose bestiality bill. Oh, their argument is in case they need to touch or intervene with an animal for medical reasons. Okay, that's so fucking different. That is so different. That's not even the same thing. Like, how is that even an argument? In no situation would you have to stick your dick in a fucking animal. This is stressing me out. Lizards? Insects? Insects. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, in the 70s, world-renowned sexologist Professor John Money claimed that... Isn't John Money the guy who did that thing with the twins? I'm pretty sure this is the same guy. Well, I'll read this first. Claimed that zoophilic behaviors were usually transitory, occurring when there's no other sexual outlet available. But then in the 2000s, it showed that this isn't the case. Yeah, okay, this guy, I'm like pretty positive that he's the one who, back in the 70s, there were these twin boys, and they had some sort of condition where, like, they went to go get circumcised, and then, like, something weird happened. I think that it didn't heal properly, and, like, their dicks, like, inflated up, inflated like balloons, and it was, like, really painful and, like, just really bad. So they went back in for surgery. They took the first twin, or maybe this happened before they got circumcised, actually. So they go in for circumcision and, like, to fix the problem, and basically they were using, like, an electric needle instead of, like, standard circumcision. Like, they were using, like, basically like a cauterizing needle, and apparently, like, his dick just, like, disintegrated. It went away, or at least it, like, pretty much went away. So then they just had to, like, remove it, and so they didn't take the other kid in for surgery after this happened. I don't know why I'm telling this story, but, well, also, soon after, the other twin who had the problem, it just cleared up on its own, went away, went back to normal. And the parents were super worried because they were like, oh my gosh, this is really going to, like, it's gonna be a hard life for our son because he doesn't have a penis. So difficult to do anything, like to date, to even bring it up to someone, blah blah blah. So they take him to fucking John Money, or I think they ended up at him. They probably went to other people before him who said like, you can't really do anything. And this guy's like, oh yeah, easy, I can do it. And he was performing sex changes at the time, so he's like, we're gonna turn him into a girl, and she's gonna go by, I don't know, a female name. And so they literally went on with that surgery, gave a sex change to an infant, or maybe a toddler at this point, I'm not sure. And he used it as like a fucked up way to experiment, sort of test out the nature versus nurture argument, because his belief was that, and I think he was gay too, honestly, so this is so weird to me. His belief is that it's nurture, like you're not born one way or another, you are in the environment that you're in is what determines, you know, everything. And so he used it because since they were twins, there's a built-in, you know, control essentially, and he wanted to prove that this now girl, who's actually a boy, would grow up and just, they weren't gonna tell her, grow up and just be a girl and just whatever. And no, like very soon, like at a very young age, it was very clear that it was a boy. Anyway, long story short, the boys get older, they grow up. I think when he's like 20, wanted to commit suicide because he so like having such a crisis, and so he gets another sex change, or he gets it reversed. He does that because finally, once he is suicidal, his parents finally tell him, by the way, you were born a dude, but then they fucked up, and instead of just letting you live life without a penis, we turned you into a girl. Anyway, it definitely proved that John Money's theory, whatever he was testing, was not correct, even though he went on to like speak about it and like twist the narrative to make it seem like it was correct. Anyway, that's a total tangent, but there's that. It's legal to buy and sell tickets to R-rated movies to those under 17. The policy is just a self-regulation imposed by theaters and movie distributors. Yeah, I think I always just thought it was the law, because don't they say that? Like when you go to a movie, it's like, it's the law. Yeah, so I guess it's just by like the Motion Picture Association. The more you know. This whole video for me is like the more you know. The US is lacking in their cannibalism laws. There are no laws against consuming human flesh. You can, however, still be charged with murder, necrophilia, and desecration of corpses. So the thing with that is, what if someone is like, I'm gonna die, like they're on their deathbed, and they're like, I give this person permission to eat me after I die. They're not murdering them, it's not necrophilia, they're not desecrating the corpse if it's, I'm like, oh. There is no one free phone call when you go to jail, you know, and they're like, you get one phone call. This one I didn't. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it. I just always saw like how it was in TV and movies. They'd be like, alright, you get one call, that's it. By law, the police have to give you as many phone calls as you need to contact an attorney. In 9 states, it's legal to keep a brown bear as a pet. Are you guys bored yet, or are you interested? It looks so bad, I can't. It's not illegal to fake your death, but it is illegal if you collect insurance on it, or if you use it as a means to get out of a legal responsibility, like marriage, like debt, or alimony, or child support, maybe, which I feel like are pretty much the reasons why someone would fake their own death, or, you know, I guess there's other reasons. This is one that I knew was legal because, like, I've done it before as a child. Sounds weird. But then I thought about it and I was like, wait, how is this legal? Because it's technically breaking another law. Balloon releases are legal, but all you're doing is littering. That's literally all you're doing. It's gonna come down and it's basically just like you took the long way to litter. Isn't that weird? I started thinking about that. I guess I never really thought about it. Just like we did that in elementary school. We would, or at least I remember doing it one time where we wrote letters, tied them to balloons and let them go. And then like eventually we got our letter back from someone who found it while they were like hiking. And I think we did that after 9/11 actually. But like thinking about that, it's like, what the fuck? In Georgia, it is legal to send a photo of your penis to someone, unsolicited. So Georgia, please get on that. Also, people do that all the fucking time anyway, so stop doing that. It's disgusting, and I hate it. Okay, this one confused me because, let me read it. In California, it's illegal for people to post nudes of their exes online, which is what I just thought that was like just the standard, just the law. However, this only applies to people who actually took the photo of their ex. nude selfies are fair game, and it's totally legal for those to be posted on the internet. I feel like it's so much more common for exes to have photos that are like selfies or like taken and then sent to them than it is for them to just have a bunch of like nude photos of someone that they took. Like, I really didn't know that. I thought it was still considered like revenge porn if you take all the selfies, all the nude selfies that your ex sent you, and you're like, fuck this, I'm putting them online. That's legal? That one I don't get. And I don't see, I don't know. But I think that is all of the illegal or legal things I wanted to talk about. I got so off track for a minute there. Like, I think I have like an hour of footage right now. I do almost have an hour of footage. I'll edit that down for you, don't worry. Let me know if you thought that was interesting or if you don't give a fuck. I don't know, if you guys like it, I think it would be cool to do some things that are like illegal, but like the book I was talking about yesterday, like things that are like weird things that are illegal that you wouldn't think would be illegal. Because I didn't know about Pastafarianism. Hopefully I didn't bore you. Oh, she moved. My little sweet baby.